It's time to dust off your favorite chair and sit in front of the big screen TV. Get a drink in your hand cause it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Your number one host, the Thunder from Down Under, a man on a quest to make money for beer. Sparring DK presents Relegation Regen Rebuild, Manchester United. Hello and welcome back to Relegation Regen Rebuild here with Manchester United. A very, very poor start to the season. I'm not sure we're ready for the championship. We are deeply in a relegation battle. We're still yet to pick up our first points of the season. We've conceded 19 goals and we are very much struggling. But hopefully we can turn things around here today. We'll get another 3 games in for you. The juice has been unleashed as per the comments, and you guys seem pretty happy with the setup that I brought to you in the last episode. So we'll continue with that for now. We may need to, monitor its progress and see how the players are developing. The issue is, when we put the juice training on, it's obviously only upgrading those particular stats. The rest of the player isn't growing, so they're actually not that well-rounded. So we will have to keep an eye on that. It's all good getting their rating up, which might help us out with how some of the systems work within FIFA. But, if a defender's got 90-odd defending, but his composure and stats and everything are all real low, he's still going to be a pretty terrible player. So we'll keep an eye on that. But anyway, let's jump into this episode. The player upgrade. Right, today's player upgrade is for Callum Shaw, the English centre forward. Now, with a big injury to Greenwood, he's missing for 8 weeks. Shaw's going to have to run the front line. This upgrade comes in from Sam. Thank you very much for your comment. 26 thumbs up. He's gone with the number 10, black and white boots, long sleeve, tight fit kit, short socks, white ankle tape, and some black gloves. He's ready to go. Let's get someone else out there for you to upgrade. Right, today's upgrade will be for McDonald. He's shown a little bit of promise, to be fair. He doesn't have the best potential, but, he's putting in the hard work there on the left-hand side. So let's get him upgraded. Down in the comment section, change his number, change his kit, whatever you want to do. Thumbs up on the ones you like, and we'll get him upgraded in a future episode. Now, I will say I do pre-record every now and then, so if he's not upgraded in the next episode, it won't be too far away before his upgrade does show up. So get commenting down below. So let's get into the first game of today's episode. We're going to the Cardiff City Stadium to take on Cardiff City. Shaw up top with Greenwood missing, which means Navarrete goes out to that right wing. Levitt, showed some promise in that last game. I'm going to stick with Pereira. We've got 3 average goalkeepers, but he seems to be the pick of the crop at the moment. And, Tawanzebe needs to show up. He's hit a 75 overall. He's the captain of the team at the moment, and we need a really strong defensive performance from this team. Can we get our first points? Let's get into this game. That next Youth Academy report is pretty much after this game. Right, ladies and gentlemen, on the road and still chasing our first points of the season. Today, we take on Cardiff City. Boys. It's just sort of hope for the best at the moment. Can we get motoring? Can we find some form? Here's Tawanzebe. There's one off here. Navarrete. Plays one down the line. Levitt's made a push. Here goes Levitt. Look inside. Lays it back. Navarrete. Oh, that one's picked out. Only as far as Hamilton. And he's offside. Here comes Cardiff. Tawanzebe. Done well there. Garner plays it off. Levitt needs to release, and he gets one out in front here. Navarrete. Can he set something up here? The Argentine tried to play it forward to Shaw. That one's picked out. Hamilton gets up and makes the header. Can't take control of the ball. Well, McDonald's being sidestepped. Oh, wait, who's there? Oh! The toilet has been let straight through the gate. And he has missed. Led down the line. Navarrete gets the run on here from Levitt. Levitt pushes his way forward, slips it forward. Here is Shaw into the box. Needs to lay off. Quick touch on. Oh! It's 1-0 Manchester United. Well, Levitt gets his second goal of the season. And we've got the lead here against Cardiff City. Well, maybe Levitt is the little man to take us forward. He's been on the Manchester list for a little while. And just screamed his way through. Good work there from Shaw. Looked inside, seen Levitt in space, and he's beaten the goalkeeper. And it's 1-0. To Manchester United. Well, we've scored a goal. Let's go. Good from Cooper. McDonald slips it away. Here's Garner. Lays it off. Tawanzebe out wide and finds Laird, and down the line, Navarrete. Cuts back inside, tried to find Hamilton, who does get a touch on it. Plays it back now to Wanzabay. Careful, lad. Lays it off now for Archie Cooper. The centre-back Cooper just pushes his way forward, then lays it off. Garner lays it through. Here's Shaw. Flicks one through, has Hamilton, and he can't pull the trigger. From Williams, McDonald lays one forward. Garner. Flick on. Quick touch on. Navarrete. In on goal. Here is Navarrete. And he's worked the goalkeeper. We'll get a corner. Manchester United looking up for this one. Back inside. Hamilton. Quick ball out the back. Navarrete. Oh, it's taken a deflection. Good save from the keeper. Corner here for Cardiff City. Can we defend the set piece? Up and high. McDonald just goes for a clearance. Oh, Cooper read it perfectly. Hamilton. Navarrete. Levitt plays off. Has Garner. We're going to run here from McDonald, who chops his way through the midfield. Cooper now. Out wide for Laird. Laird charges forward. Lays it off now. Navarrete. Crosses it over. Shaw can't finish. But some good signs here for Manchester United. Lays it forward. Levitt to Wanzabay. Back to Levitt. He shows some fight and some promise here today. Levitt darts his way forward. Can't get through Morrison. And we're closing in on that half-time whistle. Down the line. Wanzabay gets done by the toilet. And there will be a free kick here on the cusp of half-time. Cardiff City with an opportunity. And Pereira gets the save. That should be half-time. He'll just bomb it long down the guts. Shaw can't get on the end of it. Levitt misses it completely. But there we go, half-time. 1-0, Manchester United. Garner, long ball forward. Asks a lot here of young McDonald. He does well, McDonald. Drives it inside. Can't find Shaw. Hamilton. Levitt lays off. Gets the run from Garner. Garner will push on forward. Looks for Shaw. Oh, there's a penalty. We'll go to the spot. Looking for our second goal of the day. Shaw just rode the bump and went down quicker than a $2 hooker. Shaw Morrison gets a yellow. Look at this. He had all the time in the world to get through that one. Shaw just ran straight into the legs, went down. We go to the spot. I reckon Garner's taking it, but I think it's time for Navarrete. Scout future start. Oh, that could be nasty. But he's done it. He's got himself a goal. Mario Navarrete makes it 2-0. Call from the spot. Gets his first career goal here for Manchester United. That's a good finish for the number 7. 1-2-0. Get in, lad. Good block from Archie Cooper. It'll be a corner for Cardiff City. 2-0 down. They need to have a crack. Driven in deep. Williams gets the clearance. No one out there, though. Tackle from Garner. Plays it through. Not sure why the Cardiff City lads are so fucking tired. But here is Laird. Is it inside? Navarrete. Good touch on. Levitt plays it through. Has Shaw. He'll lay off. And here is another goal. No, he's hit the sidebar. Hamilton, what are you doing, lad? Good from Wanzabay. Gets the clearance. Garner gets the touch on it. Feeds it off for McDonald. McDonald dance through the middle. Lays it out here now for Levitt. Levitt will push on. Lays it forward. McDonald's kept running for him. He'll need some assistance. Plays it off for Hamilton. Hamilton out wide. Gets Williams. Williams will look for a cross into the box. Just a really poor one in the end and cleared away. Right, 3 changes. Hamilton checks out. So Campbell will check in. And is it Stewart? And we've brought Tanner in at right back. Off the sidebar. And we might get a clean sheet here. Yes, we will. Very lucky that Cardiff didn't score there at the end. But 2-0 Manchester United. We take our first points of the season. A win on the road. And Fabian Nays will enjoy that one. 9 shots to 5. They didn't have one on target, but they hit the sidebar. Dylan Levitt, an 8.7. Right, Youth Academy reports are back, and it is the first of the month, so let's take a look at what we've picked up. We've got Paul Carl, a left back from England, 72 to 94, looks pretty promising. Seamus Connery, 61 overall right midfielder, 75 to 94 potential. A playmaker on the outside might be a little bit interesting, but we do need a winger. We don't want Navarrete out there the whole time, so let's bring Seamus Connery. Is it Seamus or Seamus? I don't know. Let me know how you pronounce that in Scottish. But we'll bring Connery in. Right, we've also picked up Aidan McKay, a central attacking midfielder, 61 overall. We've got a Cam in Navarrete at the moment, 70 to 94. That potential could dip, so I'm going to leave him here in the academy for now. Angus Murray still looking okay, and Gordon Ross, 65 to 85. We'll see how that turns out. Shane Campbell as well, another central attacking midfielder. Scotland's been very good to us thus far. We've got a centre-back here in Finlay Flanagan from Ireland, defensive-minded, 56 overall, 73 to 94 potential. We need some more defenders, and we do need a centre-back, so let's bring him in. And we've also got Johnny Hunter, a CDM, 61 overall, 61 to 85 potential, physically strong, 5'10". Let's get Johnny Hunter into the squad. All right, time for some training sessions. I have picked some of these bronze ones because they work on stamina. The juice is loose, of course. These are the top-rated 5 players currently on their season average, so let's get them all trained up and, see how far they can grow here today. I mean, the bronze may not grow as much, but just working on some different stats here for our players. Shaw is, screaming his way up here, up to a 69. Stewart gets some good additions there in his shot, power, passing, and finishing up to a 63. Cooper's hit a 68. Navarrete, 68 as well. And this is just sort of rounding out their stats a little bit more. Hopefully we can turn them into well-rounded players. And Stewart's finishing still going. Still going? Still go. Okay, Stuart, yep. You just keep sucking on that juice, mate. Just keep going, lad. I mean, how much finishing do you actually need? 65 now. 66 now. Can I get 67? 67, and there we go. Right, we get another training session before the next game, so I've decided to bring in some of the young players that we've just pulled up from the academy, as well as McDonald, because he was the highest rated out of all of them. So let's get them going and start building a little bit of a more rounded squad. A lot of bronze training here, working on stamina so they can actually run out games. But Connery, Campbell, Hunter, Flanagan are all getting a decent bump here, especially defensively. And we will check in on all these players to see what kind of potential they have. But obviously with Paul's mod and the dynamic potential, that can go up and down very, very quickly. But, having someone there available for when Tuanzebe loses his face again will be very handy. So Flanagan there up to a 64. Right, so the transfer window is shut, so let's have a look at how this squad is progressing. Obviously, Pereira probably the number one here. Grant's already dropping away, and O'Hara's contract will be expiring. Brandon Williams, 72. Borthwick Jackson, 65. And Tuanzebe's a 75. Now, Archie Cooper's up 17 with the juice and showing great potential at a 68 overall. Flanagan comes in. He's already gone up 8 from one training session, and he's showing great potential. What else have we got going on in here? Johnny Hunter doesn't have a potential, but 64 up 3. McDonald doesn't have a potential, 67 up 7. Campbell's an exciting prospect, 65 up 4. Duncan Stewart showing great potential, 63 up 7. Navarrete has the potential to be special, 68 up 9. And we have gone ahead and given him 5-star skills. So, you've got to back in your scout future star. Seamus Connery, an exciting prospect at this stage, 63 up 2. And Callum Shaw up 10 to a 69, showing great potential. Well, it's an interesting squad at the moment. Not a lot of potential there, but that could change. We've got dynamic potential in play. We'll get a lot more good talent coming through. Regens will be available in the next couple of seasons. So let's continue on our way and see if we can get some more points. Back-to-back victories would be outstanding. Right, second game of the episode. We're back at Old Trafford. We're hosting West Brom. A couple of little minor changes here to the front line. We'll give Connery his debut out on the right-hand side, which means Navarrete moves back into that cam position. And I'm going to start Levitt. He has shown a lot of promise there playing in the cam role. Hopefully he can set up from the midfield, and Hamilton drops to the bench. Some of the other youngsters are on the bench as well. So let's see if we can go 2 for 2. More goals, more wins is just what we require. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, Old Trafford, coming off a victory, a 2-0 victory. And our first 3 points of the season, I think it's got us actually off the bottom of the table. West Brom sit about 4th. So another tough game here for Manchester United. A fresh face. Connery gets a start here on the right-hand side from the Youth Academy. But can we get some momentum cranking? Can we find a 2 for 2? Slams one out here for McDonald inside. Levitt lays off. Shaw flicks one through. Navarrete couldn't quite get there. Corner for Manchester United. Navarrete drives inside. Shaw gets a touch. John Stone, the goalkeeper, fumbles but manages to collect. Oh, that's a big hit. Levitt has absolutely murdered someone in the midfield. Tawanzebe. Connery playing it back inside. Tawanzebe again, but there is a goal. Rosetsky with the finish. West Brom make it 1-0 after 16 minutes here. Old Trafford is definitely not the fortress we need here at the moment, but hopefully things will turn around soon. Levitt destroyed someone in the midfield. I don't even know who it was, but there we go. Connery just played it back into trouble. He needed to go forward, and when you leave your defensive line hung out to dry like that, generally you're going to get done. 1-0. Oh, Cooper! Well, I'm not sure what that kind of clearance was, but he has been beaten convincingly. And it's 2-0 West Brom. Well, maybe it was a false sign of hope, that 2-0 victory on the road against Cardiff. This ball has just come in, and I'm not even sure. Archie Cooper, what are you trying? Wait, is that an own goal? Let's have a look. No, somehow that man has got a head between two other men and got a finish. Oh, Archie Cooper, what were you even thinking, mate? Fabio Arnaiz has no fucking clue. Not happy. 2-0. Well, West Brom showing their superiority here. They are fully in control. Cooper got up on that one. McDonald out-muscled by Livermore. Here is Phillips. Slips out wide. Furlong gets around. Laird. Garner. Navarrete. He's picked off by Bartley. Here comes West Brom again. Pushing inside. Pereira. Rosetsky. There's it back now. Livermore. Can't get the challenge. Cooper flicks it out wide and has Connery. Oh, Navarrete with a little bit of skills. It's Connery. Does well to get around his man. Seamus Connery drives his way forward, but doesn't quite have the pace to beat off the West Brom defender. Well, there's the half-time whistle. 2-0 down to West Brom. Navarrete. Connery. Navarrete. Down the line. Good ball from Laird. Here's Connery. Cut back. Laid off. Navarrete. I'll play it through. Still goes. Does well. Levitt. No. Good from Navarrete. Has Connery. Drives his way into the box. Can he set something up? Needs someone. Needs something. Has Navarrete. Oh, gee. Slower than a wet week he was. Could not pull the trigger in time for a shot. Lays it off. Navarrete. Oh, can't come through. Here is Connery. Lays it off. Navarrete. Yes, let's go. 2-1. Navarrete with his second goal of the season. Oh, yes, lad. Is it game on? 22 minutes to go. And the Argentinian gets us back into the game. A good little run and a good finish in the end. And Manchester United starting to find a few goals now. Navarrete bossed off it, but Connery looked inside and a good little finish there from Navarrete. He takes out the keeper as well for good measure. Good finish from the number 7. Oh, yes, a knee right to the nuts of the goalkeeper. Hopefully that puts him off his game. We'll look for a second here, hopefully. Well, let's make the changes here. We'll freshen up the midfield. And Hunter will make his debut at CDM. Stewart and Campbell check in. Navarrete goes out to the wing for Connery. 15 minutes. Can we find something? Oh, fuck off. Mark your mans, boys. 3-1 West Brom Albion. Stewart did not pick up that man running through. And I think they've just put this one to bed. They've been the better team on the day, that's for sure. But some quick fire passing around here. Stewart didn't run with his man. He was a little bit behind the ball. And Pereira's reacted very late. It's 3-1. Campbell just tries to push his way forward, finds McDonald. McDonald into the box. Can he set something up? Trying to lay it through. Might get another crack at the cherry here. Campbell, what the fuck was that? West Brom push forward again. Williams in pursuit. Does well, Williams, but you'd feel that the whistle is about to blow. McDonald gets the ball away. A 3-1 defeat at home to West Brom. Still some work to do here for Manchester United. 8 shots to 2. Navarrete, 8.0. Right, top 5 rated players this time are Connery, Navarrete, Cooper, McDonald and Shaw. Let's get them up and about. And you can see as the players start to get to a higher rating, the juice tends to be a little bit less effective. You know, we're working on Cooper, but obviously stats that aren't fully controlling his positional rating. And so that's how we'll keep them more well-rounded rather than exploding rating-wise. But McDonald to a 69, Shaw's hit a 71, Navarrete 68, Connery 65. Right, the final game of today's episode, we go to the Hillsborough Stadium to take on Sheffield Wednesday. Well, we got points away from home last time against Cardiff City. Can we do it here today? And, well, you know, the slow growth, well, not really slow growth. They're growing quite considerably. But, you know, the team in general is starting to grow a little bit. And hopefully we can get a result here today. Right, ladies and gentlemen, on the road again. We're taking on Sheffield Wednesday. And looking to bounce back after that defeat at home. Oh, Cooper does well. Levitt flicks on. Navarrete. Gets this ball out wide. Here's Connery. Pushes his way forward. Shaw. Oh, it's a lovely ball from Shaw. Has Levitt. Oh, unlucky. Levitt does well. Here's Navarrete. Garner. McDonald. Back to Garner. Back to McDonald. Plays it forward. Here is Shaw. Plays it through. It is Levitt again. Oh, Levitt! He's loving a goal, the Welshman. 3 for the season. And it's 1-0 Manchester United. Hello. Well, the man that has come out of the Manchester United squad still here, and he is providing us with options. We've shifted him back to a more central midfield, but he's gone forward here. He's found some space and he's found the finish. And it's 1-0 to Manchester United. Get in, lads. But from Laird. Navarrete plays one forward. Garner. It's the touch on and flicks it out here for Williams. Williams will play it forward now for Shaw and off to McDonald. McDonald will look in deep. He's gone very deep for Navarrete, who's picked out. Shaw. Garner. McDonald. Navarrete. Oh, almost a cracking ball through, but picked out. Laird gets in. Navarrete, good touch. Here is Laird to Levitt, to Garner, to Navarrete. He'll flick on. Connery, back out wide. Here is Levitt. Takes the game on. Needs to cut back here. And Lalungu's picked him out. Corner for Sheffield Wednesday, closing in on that halftime whistle. To Wanzabe with a big clearance. Can we get to halftime at 1-0 up? Yes, to Wanzabe. There's another clearance. And there is the whistle. It's 1-0 to Manchester United here at halftime. A splendid display thus far.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh my days, to Wanzabe. Well, Pereira played him into trouble. And he had to reach for that one. Oh, fuck me, he's been red carded. To Wanzabe is gone. He's off for an early shower and awake, and that comes down to Pereira. Really just played him into all sorts of trouble. Oh, Nace can't believe it. Just diabolical effort there at the back. And then we'll get a free kick here in a very threatening area. Plus we're down to 10 men with 40 minutes still left to go. Oh, fuck me. Perfect free kick. And we are in some serious shit. It just was not needed there from Tuanzebe. He just went in too hard and heavy. He's been sent off, put us down to 10 men. He's done it fucking David Luiz. Well, that makes it 1-1. A perfect free kick. They've given Pereira the captain's armband. I don't know about that. The ball jumped very early. And Pereira, no chance. 1-1. Right, we're going to make a change here. Garner's going to check out, and Flanagan will make his debut. We can't be without a centre-back, so we'll get rid of the central defensive midfield position and move our centre midfielders back a little bit to try and protect. But we need to find a go-ahead goal here. A go-ahead hole. Yeah, that's handy. Oh, you're having a laugh! You fucking bobbles. 2-1 Sheffield Wednesday. Well, it's always going to be a struggle with this team going down to 10 men, but giving away a bobble goal, you can go and get fucked. Harris just comes in, takes a touch and straight to the attacker. Fuck's sake, 2-1. They've turned it on its head straight after half-time. Good from Laird. Push forward, son. Oh my days, Laird has been murdered. And now we're caught out. Flanagan. Oh, he's gone heavy. Come on, lads. Where's your fucking heads? Halfway up your ass. Flanagan on debut. Oh, come off it. Who is this referee? Fuck me, you sack. 2 red cards. He's been on the... Oh, my days. Fucking Arnaise has no idea what to say about that. Well, Flanagan, there you go. There's your debut. You're fucking sent off and we're down to 9 men. Right, we're going to have to make another change here. And Levitt was going to have to check out. We're going to bring Hunter in at centre-back as well. He's only 5'11", but we don't have any other options really on the bench. Down to 9 men now. What a debut for Flanagan. Laird. It's going to be tough to break through. 2 men down. Sheffield are just going to come at us. What? Pereira, come for the ball, mate! For fuck's sake! 3-1! This one's done! We may as well forfeit the game. Reach has got it. 3-1. We need a goalkeeper fucking like now. Because this is just turning in woefulness. Why are you not coming for that one, Pereira? You just sat on your line. What are you expecting? It's gone off your own fucking head, you idiot. Never at 8. Pushes his way through the midfield. It's Shaw making a run, doesn't really get it. McDonald chips in. He drives his way forward, does well, McDonald. That's a good manoeuvre. Can he get across here? Into the box, looks for Shaw, picked out. And that's out for a throw-in. At least we're still having a crack here. Corner for Sheffield Wednesday. We can't concede another one. Our goal difference is getting ridiculous. Good clearance from Williams. Laird is up front for some reason. Can he get a run on here? Laird pushes forward on a yellow card. Looks like he's got just enough juice to get forward. Still comes Laird. He'll need to look back inside. Laid it off. No! Where's your passing skills, Laird? Williams plays it forward. Here is McDonald. Drives his way forward, but he's got no legs left. And there it is. 2 red cards and a 3-1 defeat to Sheffield Wednesday after leading 1-0. Not good enough. 9 shots to 5. Clever gets a 7.9, but geez, we just got ripped. Right, top 5 performers. McDonald, Cooper, Shaw, Navarrete and Connery. Let's get that juice in because we need to find some way to scrape our way off the bottom of the table here. Shorter was 72. Cooper 69. McDonald 70. Connery 66. That is it. Right, I did get asked in the comment section to have a look at where the other Manchester United players ended up once we put them all on the free agency list, and some of these are a little bit interesting. Diogo Dalot is at Olympique Marseille, 75 overall. Pereira went to Fenerbahce. Daniel James is at SC Braga. Phil Jones at Copenhagen. Gallo has gone to San Lorenzo. Jesse Lingard of Vitoria. Rojo has gone to Club Atletico Huracan. McTominay is also at Olympique Marseille. Dean Henderson has made the move to Bayern Munich. Matic is at Fenerbahce. Shaw to Red Bull Salzburg. Matta's at Rayo Vallecano. Romero also at San Lorenzo, so they must have had some spare cheddar around. Bailly's gone to Parma. Sanchez to FC Basel. Fred's also at Fenerbahce, so Fenerbahce had a fair bit of, coin to spend here on a few players off the free agents. Obviously could handle the wages and the likes. Smalling's at I don't even know where the fuck that is. Little off at Besiktas. Wan-Bissaka's ended up at Bayern Munich, so he's there with Henderson. Maguire's gone to Olympique Marseille, so they definitely must have had some wages available. Martial at Bayern Munich, Rashford at Bayern Munich, Fernandes at Bayern Munich, Pogba at Bayern Munich, and De Gea at Bayern Munich. So Bayern Munich have basically just bought all the players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Henderson. They've picked up 7 players from the free agency list. Well done, Bayern. You've got too much fucking money. FIFA. Right, so we get to the end of the episode, and Stoke City now sit top of the table with 22 points after 9 games. Sheffield Wednesday just touched us up. They sit in second. We've lost to West Brom. They sit in 4th. We did beat Cardiff. They sit in 9th. But unfortunately, we're still bottom of the table after 8 games. But we've got that win. We've conceded 25 goals. What the actual fuck? We need to get a few more victories. We've got Wigan up next to sitting in 11th. And then we'll get a Youth Academy report back, I think, before the secondary game, which looks like it's against Reading, who are up in 10th. So some mid-table battles here for Manchester United coming up. And then after that, looks like we take on Charlton, who are in 18th. So a bit of juice, a few more players coming in. We fucking need a goalkeeper, that's for sure. And hopefully we can try and scrape our way here off the bottom of the table. We're definitely leaving our run late. Hopefully you're enjoying the start of this series. It's tough and it's looking like we could get relegated. But who knows what's going to happen here with Manchester United. We'll see you in the next episode. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. And you, have a good one. The Sparring DK channel now has Patreon, and if you feel like just going that little extra step to help, the channel grow, you can go across to the website, pledge your allegiance to myself, and for $1 a month, you're basically putting it in a jar and allowing for us to go and buy some more beers and record some more beer drinking episodes. Thank you very much to the current lads that have gone ahead and supported the channel. Absolutely tremendous to see anybody willing just to give that $1 a month at this stage. I cannot thank you from the bottom of my heart. You really will make a difference in the future. So jump across there if you're that way inclined to the Patreon channel. Sign up today and we'll see if we can get some extra beer drinking episodes for you at home. Now, if you are looking for some more content, we've got a couple of videos. One here, and if you want to subscribe, there's a button right there. So go ahead, subscribe, and you'll be notified when the video